Everybody, doing a little bit of a different video today. I'm not sure it's smart to do a video like this as I'm trying to grow the channel, but I sort of felt it in my heart a little bit. I wanted to share this and I figured, you know what, why not? It is the human experience. It's my experience of the Marvel Snap game at the moment. And ultimately what this is about is the roller coaster ride, but be prepared for the tilts. Be prepared for the ups and downs. I did a video on this previously, but it felt a little different this time. You can see my rank. I'm 69 at the moment. Everyone can giggle. I started obviously 70, got up to about 73, and then I really wanted to play Nebula and Guardians, and I just could not get it. It was a lot of fun, but I just could not get it to be successful. So I played around a bit and just kept tilting and dropping and dropping. And then the thing that, and this might end up being a short video, I don't know. I'm sort of going off the cuff here. Then I really wanted to play something with Luke Cage because obviously the buff came. Oddly enough, I named my son after Luke Cage. Now my wife will tell you it's biblical and I'm fine for it being both. So I made this deck. It's very similar to a lot of the decks that are out there. This is not necessarily something that's earth-shattering, groundbreaking, anything like that. But I was like, you know what, Luke, I am your father. I'm going to play this deck. I think it's going to be fun. I've always wanted to sort of play a Luke Cage hazmat combination. I threw some Wong in there for fun. You get the Zabu to try to bring it earlier and a Sarah Miracle potential at the end. I've got Killmonger and Nova, especially with the stuff that's happening with Nebula right now. So it's actually a pretty solid deck. And this is where the swings come in. This is how I start. And I'm thinking, holy cow, I am going to just fly to infinite. I'm going to be done with this. I can start playing decks. Now, as a content creator, when new cards come out or new decks get thought of or decks that I want to practice and play with or showcase on a video, it's hard if you're not infinite because you're taking a lot of risks and rewards and sort of learning those decks. And you can plummet. Now, part of the thing is with content creation too is, and I don't know if all other content creators are like this, but for me personally, I feel this pressure to be like, oh, well, I have to be good. Otherwise, no one's going to watch my content because I'm not good or I suck or I misplayed or whatever it is. And I'm like, well, for me personally, I feel like thinking through things poker wise, steps ahead, I'm good at those things. I've not played card games necessarily before. So yes, I'm going to not be good. I'm not necessarily going to be the best, but at the same time, I think there are going to be other people who are also learning, even existing card players, whether you come from Magic, Hearthstone, whatever, I think that they could still develop and learn games or even learn things from people who might be coming up and getting more experience like myself. But I still feel that pressure as a content creator to do well. I don't know if that's inherently in me. I know some content creators probably don't care. I've seen some content creators tilt on stream and get upset. I'm just speaking from me, where I'm at. So I feel this pressure, etc. And I try to let that go. I think there's a natural perfectionist in me, somebody who always wants to win, but also wants to be okay with losing. And so anyway, I start this way and then pretty quick, and I'm on cloud 9. I mean, obviously I saved this image. I'm like, oh, I got to save this. I'm going to do a video on this deck. This is sick. And then real quick, it swung. I mean, look at that. 7 and 15, my next games, you know, a huge drop. And I'm like, okay, like, and now this is what, in my mind, this is what happened. And this is the part, if you're going to take things away from this video, besides just hearing me podcast into the universe here, is that don't get too cocky with decks. Be patient, whether you're winning and or losing. Because when I was doing this, I thought, and this is, again, I get it, it's only 6 games, but I thought that I was just legit, like, I'm not gonna lose with this deck. This deck is, I've got everything I need to here. This is gonna be amazing. And so I started making stupid decisions. I started, you know, snapping. I stopped mathing things. I stopped thinking about, you know, wow, they don't have anything to beat me. They don't have anything to beat me. They're not gonna pull Shang-Chi right now. There's no way, no way. And all of those things started happening, all of them. Like anything you could imagine to beat whatever I had happened. And so I had a downswing and I got so mad. And so then I started tilting and I just, it happened during this and it started happening in the next round. Now I started bringing it back a little bit. You can see, right? I brought it back a little, but not a lot. And so over the course of the next several games, I sort of course corrected a little bit, but I also started taking some breaks. These first 2 were the same day. And I was just, I was so upset. I couldn't deal with it. And then the next day I had to take a break. Now it wasn't a long break in between these here, but I just had a pause, sort of took, I mean, this was about an hour and about 2 hour break in between these, or like a gap where I just was like, hold on, chill out. You need to chill out, relax a little bit, stop getting your head so wrapped up in whatever's happening and try to make up all your cubes instantly, because you can't do that. Got a little bit better, not much, but you know, that's where I sort of finished off the night at. Again, next day was about the same, a little bit more. I just stayed on pace a little bit lower win rate, but I kept my net cubes up, which is kind of what you want. You want to like tread water. So my point in all of this really is about just riding the waves, seeing the swings, knowing when you're at a point where you're just like, I need a break. Even as a content creator, and if any content creator watches this, I encourage you to be the same. It's okay to have these downtimes. There's certainly the folks out there who are amazing, and yes, I'd love to be as amazing as them, but at the same time, I want to share my experience, and I hope that connects with some people. Again, I'm not sure this is a smart video to shoot at all right now. It's probably going to end up being short because I don't want to ramble on forever, but I wanted to share this because I really sort of just struggled in between these swings up and down. Now, again, it was an up and a pretty hard down, and then a little bit of an up, and then just kind of kept pace from there. So it wasn't insane drop after this one, but I'll tell you, within these, it was down and then up, down and then up, down and then up. And it took a lot, and I did not want to switch decks. So be patient. Look, I want to be infinite. I want to be up here. Do I suck because I'm not there? Yeah, I suck. I'm the worst. I should be better, get good, all of those sort of things. And at the same time, I'm hoping that over the course of time, these sort of experiences are going to help me be better. And that's really what I want. And so I guess I'll wrap this up just saying, with Marvel Snapper, really anything in game, take the good with the bad, try to take a breath, step away from a little bit, be who you are. I really want to spread positivity in any of my content as much as I can. That's why I end my videos with "Have a wonderful day." That's just what I legitimately hope people go away with from my videos. At the end of the day, after watching my video, I hope you have a good day, because if you can have a good day every single day, every week, every month, every year, can be more positive than negative. So anyway, this is like I said, a super weird random video. I don't know. I probably am an idiot, but I don't know. I just wanted to do it. I wanted to share this deck a little bit. I think it's a fun deck. Wanted to share my experience playing it. Let me know what decks you're playing right now, whether it's with Nebula, with Luke, or any of these changes. Let me know what your thoughts are on these heartfelt videos. I'm sure I'll get a bunch of trolling saying how this is stupid, we don't care about your opinions, and that's okay. That's fine. I got no problem with people feeling that way, but I hope there's at least a couple people out there who I can help. Encourage to just take a moment, step back, hopefully help have a positive day, a wonderful day, and we interact in the community and Snap community. I just enjoy playing the game, and so far I've really enjoyed interacting with the community. So that's all I got. Again, random Saturday video. I'm gonna go play and hopefully not tilt too much, so keep your fingers crossed for me. And I'm gonna keep looking at some high evolutionary sort of decks. That's a big thing that's gonna be coming up in the near future. There's a lot of different avenues you can go with, leaning wholeheartedly into the deck, maybe having portions of the deck. I think it could be a really fun situation. So let me know what your thoughts are for that type of deck in the comments below, or come to the Discord, which is linked in the description below. We'd love to hear from everybody. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.